Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our edition of Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. How are you all doing today, folks? It's pre Halloween, right? Tomorrow is Halloween, so it's Toxic Thursday. Carol Bandolino on the south side, Tony O here on the north side, and we're going to talk a little bit of Halloweeny stuff today. Carol, how you doing over there on the south?
Doing good. Halloween Eve.
Everything good?
I'm ready for it. Everything's good to go.
We're ready for it, guys. Check the website, check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, 847-769 to book a show. Every show is dedicated to the first responders, men and women in the military. Let's not forget our friends, our veterans who fought for our country. And thank you guys for watching the show. We got a great show lined up. October 30th, Thursday, Toxic. Let's go to work. Poof. Yeah. Jimmy, blow it. It's one of those days. How you doing? Good, Carol. Hey, ready for Halloween? I think you talked about it that you were you're gonna have you got your ma surgery, so you're gonna be home, right? Do you guys dress
Today.
up? Are you dressing up? Are you dressing up tomorrow?
No. I probably won't dress up tomorrow, but Eliana's got some friends coming over. My mom's having surgery later this afternoon on her knee, her other knee. She had the first one done 2 years ago, so that's today about 2:30, and then she's going to be overnight. They want to keep her overnight just tonight, and then tomorrow she's coming to my house. So my mom will be there post surgery tomorrow, and we're just gonna. I'm gonna have some snacks for the kids, and I'm kind of seeing what my mom needs, but it'll be cool. I'll give my mom a little limoncello, and her knee will feel just fine. She loves her limoncello,
And she'll feel fine.
and mixed with whatever meds they give her.
How many kids you got? Yeah, how many kids you got coming over?
Maybe 3 or 4.
Coming over?
Like 3 or 4.
Okay.
Yep, it'll be fun.
Yeah, I think the kids are coming here too. Yeah, the kids are coming here tomorrow too. So I'm excited about that. They'll be over. But they're gonna come at 4. I got a gig in the afternoon and I got Chicago Prime tomorrow. So I won't spend time with them, but at least they're coming over and they're gonna get together and order food and do all that kind of crazy stuff. Guys, it's Halloween. Stuff. It's fun. And don't forget, though, folks, Carol, and you guys too, Sunday, November 2nd, you got to turn the clock back an hour. Turn the clock back an hour. So by 4 o'clock, it'll be dark. I don't know. I thought they were going to get rid of that. Weren't they going to get rid of that? They should. That wasn't there.
Yes, I thought. Yeah. I thought Trump said he was going to get rid of it. So let's get rid of it. It was going to
try. There's something he hasn't done yet.
Yeah. Right.
I think they need to get rid of that. I agree with you 100%. Yeah. And I agree with you. Also, we got Carol here and later on in the afternoon, folks, before the end of the hour, Wendy from Imperialux, when she makes her 2 times a month appearance on Ocean's Pit, talking about some new topics that she got with Imperialux. And tomorrow is a special Halloween show since it is Halloween night. What do we talk about? One of the greatest rock and roll bands when it comes to costumes and fire and all that good stuff. Kiss. It should be an hour special on Kiss with Matt Kassane, who's pretty much an historian when it comes to Kiss. And then we got my buddy Jim Irwin from Creatures of the Kingdom, a Kiss band. Plus, he's also the lead singer in TNT, when the #1 AC/DC tribute band. But he also plays Ace Frehley with the Kiss band. So we're going to talk Hour of Kiss tomorrow. That should be interesting for Halloween. So it kind of fits, kind of cool.
Yeah.
Let's get to our friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is our good friends from Ace. What do they got going on today? If we can get these guys to kick in today. Ah, boy. $99, down from $99, a 30% savings, folks. Save up to $150 on Milwaukee Pack Out. Save between a $50 and $150 on the Milwaukee Module Pack Out tool storage system when you spend $199 or more. And don't forget, Christmas lights on sale all month long. And you got everything for Christmas, folks. You got everything for Thanksgiving, too, if you're going to decorate for that. And don't forget, folks, after tomorrow, Ace Hardware will have all those Halloween displays and stuff on like 50, 60% off, so you can get ready for next year. Our good friends from Ace take care of you, everything they need. Ace is the place, buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Very cool. Last night, we were at Rosario's in Roselle. I want to thank Jim Irwin, of course, thank the guys, Chris Baccardo, of course, the owner, and I want to thank Tony Toto, just trying to get this thing off. It's all slow again. I don't know what to tell you. We are plugged into the actual hard drive box. We've been having problems now the last week, so I'm trying to get this thing off here. We still got the Ace on the screen. All right, so Carol's behind the screen. Let's hope. I don't know what to tell you.
It'll come up. Here it is.
It is.
It's gone.
This is mind-boggling. Of all the it's done by you. It's not done by me. By me, it's still. Let's see here. I just can't get it off the screen here.
It's off on my side. I don't see it anymore.
Horrible. See it. So I can't see you guys. We're just going to see what happens. Now it's gone. What the hell? Oh
my God.
I ain't touched anything today. This is crazy. Crazy. Like, Carol, Halloween, we're talking about that. I know you got some special stuff that we're going to talk about for Halloween, which is kind of cool. I want to thank Chris from Rosario's for last night. Tonight is another Halloween party. If you're in the area, guys, Village Pub in North Riverside, $100 gift prize, $100 cash for the best costume, $75 cash for the second place costume, and that's Village Pub in North Riverside with Jumpin' Jerry Jam. Tomorrow we keep it going. The very Halloween party at Chicago Prime Steakhouse. The very first one I've ever had in 25 years. Okay. So $100 gift card, first prize, and we got bottles of booze, a bunch of good stuff for second and third prizes. Ooh. Saturday, Ocean's Rat Pack will be at the Roxy, sold out in Lockport. We're excited about that. And then Sunday, November 2nd, will be at the Western Springs Theater. So we're excited about that. Carol, today is also Remember Your Dad Day. My dad died years ago, died at the age of 58 years old. I've always wondered what it would be like to see if my dad was still around, to see what he'd be thinking of what's going on in this crazy world. So this is our prayers to all the dads, grandfathers, and all that stuff you got there. I got a couple here. Also, our prayers to Carol. 20 people died so far in the Hurricane Melissa in Jamaica. Jamaica is almost completely wiped out. Just horrible. Our prayers. That's 23 right now. I don't know how many more they're going to find out. They showed. Did you see them? That they were locked. They were on vacation, and they can't leave the hotel. They can't leave anything.
Yes. So sad.
A
whole place that's wiped out. These are all a lot of tourists, go there. It's, again, they have to rebuild just everything. It's sad.
Yeah. And in the meantime, and then while they're rebuilding, you're right, they're going to lose all that tourists that would come in there every year, It's crazy. So our prayers go out to that. Yeah. What do you think of this, Carol? I know you got some Halloween stuff, but I had some quotes and I want your opinions on them. You don't know. Okay. You don't grow in comfort. You grow in chaos. I think that's the true story. Because if your life is perfect and you argue and nothing ever happens, how do you grow? You grow when shit happens and you got to get out of it, whatever you got to take or you got to is, right? I think we've all been through that. And I think I think it's a great quote in life. Because I met people that said, oh, I never had a fight with anybody or I never had a bad word said about anybody. I mean, is that actually possible?
No, I don't think it. No, I don't think it is. Or maybe you're just not being honest. Maybe just not being honest with yourself or that person. But yeah, I mean, I think we all know that the biggest adversity in our life or the hardest times of our life, I think you have to reach really deep inside of yourself to find what's in there that's going to help you to get through it. And so when you do that, I think that's what you learn, what you're really made of, and or you learn the people that are there, who the people are that are going to help get you through it. Like it's just resources within yourself, outside of in your circle. Yeah, we learn a lot of things during the hardest times of our life. I believe that 100%. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I mean, you really and to think about this, folks. After you go through some hard times and you find out the people that weren't there, life is a lot. Once, because now you can go and never have to worry about all those people. You have to worry about them coming over. You don't have to worry about them for buying wedding gifts. You don't have to worry about buying birthday gifts. You don't have to buy anything, borrowing their money. You know, I mean, it's like
that's a good way to look at it.
They're gone. That's it. Okay, it is what it is. So I like this. And here's another one I like. Your intuition is the most honest friend that you will ever have. I like that. These are good. These are good.
I love
and here's
that.
Another one I love the best too.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's perfect. I think it is perfect. Every girl has this is basically for women, but every girl has a blunt motto. If I was made to be controlled, I would have came with a remote.
Amen.
Gotta love that. Amen. And it can go for men too. It can go for men too.
Absolutely.
All right.
Anybody.
Yeah. Anybody.
Okay.
What do you got for Halloween over there?
All right. So I was just looking up some either fun facts or some trivia. So and I also told Gianni that you're like, you like the old horror movies, like Bela Lugosi and all that. So Gianni actually was at home looking up a couple of things. So I'm going to just take, first of all, a couple of his, and I found some. So this is a couple of his questions. Do you know what was the scroll used to wake the mummy in the 1932 Boris Karloff film called? The scroll that was used to wake the mummy.
Oh, Jesus, you're going to kill me on this one. I remember the movie, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know. What was it called? I'm going to kill myself when you tell me.
This is tough. The Scroll of Thoth. Never heard of that. Thoth. Thoth. And that is like I looked it up because I didn't know what the hell it was. But yeah, I don't know. It's like a god, like a type of a god of just I don't know, it's random. Very old, but he was correct. Okay, out of Boris Karloff, Lon Chaney, and Bela Lugosi, who had the film that was voted the scariest film of all time, leaving hundreds passed out in theaters when it came out? Bonus points if you can name the movie.
Well, let's see. I would have to say at that particular time, it'd be Frankenstein.
Mm-hmm. You're correct. And who was Frankenstein? No, you're right. It's Frankenstein. Boris Karloff, Frankenstein the monster. Mm-hmm. You got it.
Because if you think about it, at that time, yeah, Basil Rathbone played the doctor. But the thing that was weird, there's a doctor that went in to find some dead body and bring him to. I mean, it was you know the story. But at that time, I think in 39, it was very scary, very scary.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
happy Halloween to
So those,
everybody. We got some
yeah.
other
Okay.
questions, Dennis. Peter Pryor. Go ahead. What else you got?
What? So there's some basic ones. Do you know what the meaning of the name Dracula is?
Dracula. It was from the Ivan the Terrible, whatever. Transylvania. It was actually based after a real character. Valad, Valad, the Imperial, or the,
Hmm.
I can't pronounce it,
Well,
but help me with this.
okay. So all it says is what's the meaning of the word Dracula. So what it means in Romanian is it
Oh,
means son of the dragon or son of the devil. That's the meaning of
okay.
Dracula in Romanian.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So then,
Because there was a leader. Yeah, there was a leader
hmm,
called
okay.
Val, the Imperial or whatever, based after
Hmm,
the character Dracula. All right, what else you got?
okay. Okay. So we know where Halloween originated? Do you know that? I didn't know this.
No, no
Ireland.
clue.
It's Ireland from the ancient Celtic
Oh,
festival of Samhain. Samhain. Yeah. Um, okay, here's one. What classic horror
so
movie
it's
creatures?
and you guys are
Yeah.
coming up with some of the answers.
Oh, Vlad the Impaler, Richard said. Is that what you're thinking of? The
There
Impaler
you go.
class.
Yeah, Valentine.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a real king, and that's thank you,
Okay.
Richard. Thank you, Fred.
Mhm.
That's what he was based on. That's what Dracula is based on. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, here's a kind of a funny one or silly. It's what item is banned in California on Halloween? I don't know if you're frozen or if you're thinking, but it's silly string.
What?
In California, silly string. Silly string is banned
Oh,
on
I didn't
Halloween.
know that.
Mhm. Yeah, I neither.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
And then hold on. And these are the last few that I thought were really cool. Okay, these are fun facts about some of the biggest horror films. So Nightmare on Elm Street, I did not know this. This is so cool. The character Freddy Krueger was named after a childhood bully of director Wes Craven.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. Cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Then Child's Play. So that's Chucky, right? The movie was
Yeah.
inspired by a true story of a family who believed a voodoo curse had been placed on their children's toys. Freaky.
Oh, okay. Well, makes sense. Chucky's it
Yep.
was a doll, whatever. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Very cool.
And then this last one then made me go down a different rabbit hole, but this is good. So Psycho, the same serial killer, Ed Gein, inspired
Yeah.
Psycho, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and The Silence of the Lambs. So Ed Gein, that Netflix movie is about, it's on out now. The documentary movie about the Plainfield,
Yeah. Right.
Wisconsin
Yeah.
killer. So
Yeah.
all those movies were inspired by him. Psycho, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and The Silence of the Lambs. So when I was looking up, I was like, obviously Psycho is one of the movies that I've seen a million times. And we know how crazy, what was his name in Psycho? What the hell was his name? I looked it up. Norman Bates. Okay. So
The guy who
yeah,
played him?
well, Norman Bates was the name.
Norman Bates. Yeah.
Right. No, Norman Bates. So all of these people, a lot of these murderers and serial killers, guys, women, listen up. Okay. Crazy mothers. This is why a lot of these crazy serial killers exist. Because I'm not kidding. This is truly complex that they have. It's from either overly religious or overly controlling
Protective.
mothers. It is
Controlling.
yes, but like to an extreme, like these sick extremes. It's like childhood trauma that these guys have had, and then they get that Oedipus complex with their mothers. If you're overly close or just in weird ways, or talk no sex, no this, no women, all the taboo things. This is what's turning these guys into serial killers. A lot of them, because I started reading about these psycho serial killers, and a lot of it has to do with their mothers. That's why they kill half of them either kill their mothers and then start killing other people, or when the mother dies. That's what happened with Ed Gein, I think. When the mother died, this is so freaky. Now I really want to watch the movie, but I'm kind of afraid to, because I think it's a psychological, and it's true, so it freaks me out more.
Right.
He said to cope with her loss. Okay, I read this. Oh, he admitted to grave robbing and stealing bodies of middle-aged women who resembled his mother. A hospital report concluded that his actions were in an attempt to physically recreate his mother, this culminating in him stitching together a woman's suit from human skin. So, women, ladies, if you're going to have sons, just read about some of these serial killers, because it's scary, actually.
Yeah.
So I just thought that was very interesting, because I started going down the rabbit hole on serial killers.
That's parents. I knew it was the mom and stuff, just like you said. It's crazy. Some of these serial killers, and like I said, if you look at their stories, it's all about their mom or dad or somebody and their parents that screwed these kids, guys up. Now, it's no excuse, but it's crazy.
No,
completely nuts.
Yeah, it's a serious mental illness is what obviously is causing it.
Yeah, and I mean, that's some crazy stuff. Or copycat murders. There you go. When you see those, when someone copycats somebody like that. Very good, Albert, Ryan Lewis, everybody, Freddy Krueger. Everybody's come up with some great stories and stuff like that.
I thought those were some interesting facts about Halloween. I was pretty interested in them. Yeah.
It's very cool, and thank you for that. And it's good to get some Halloween stuff, folks. We know it's right around the corner, and I hope you guys are enjoying yourself with Halloween, with all the costume stuff going on. A woman was arrested for shitting on her boss's desk after she won the lottery. Carol, she won a lot of money, and she went to her boss, got on it, and then took a shit. I think that's a little over the top. Isn't quitting enough?
No, sometimes no, but I wouldn't shit on someone's desk, okay? Because I'm not exposing myself like that. But I might do a throat punch or something, or I accidentally trip somebody somewhere down the line.
A throat punch. Or better yet, shit in a bag. Or if you want to do that, shit in a package, maybe opens it. Yeah. It's much better. Right. That's more classy.
Yeah, it could be a pretty package with a bow. With a bow.
with a bow. Absolutely. Carol, listen to this. Kourtney Kardashian has just released. Now, this is not only for you, but this is for women, and you probably heard about this or not. Lemme Pure. It's a probiotic lollipop for healthy vaginas. Now,
that good old vagina.
Wait a minute. Not only the vagina, but it's also the gummies. And you can get the lollipops at Target for $5.99. And supposedly it's supposed to have vitamin C in it. It's supposed to have stuff that helps
keep
the
it
thing down.
The female thing down there. Okay. So you know what? I think you could just keep stuff clean, first of all. Groom it a little bit. And oranges have vitamin C too. You don't have to do all that craziness, but whatever floats your boat. You want to keep your vagina healthy, keep your vagina healthy.
You guys, look, there's also bananas you can get, cucumbers. I mean, get it whatever you need to do. But the problem is, Carol, that because it's a Kardashian thing, if it was a doctor that came up with this, I would say, oh, okay. But because it's the Kardashians do it, right? And people are going to buy that. They might buy it, $5.99 at Target. Somebody will buy it at least to try it.
millions of people are going to buy it, millions. But you know what? It's you don't have to. That's the thing. It's very gimmicky. You know what? Probiotics are good for your gut health. It's good for your anything that is good for your gut health or inside from the inside out is what is good. Just like you got to
Yeah.
keep good health. You know what I mean? It has to do with what you're eating and all that stuff.
Right.
It's what's going into your body, right? And then you're going to go let a dirty penis inside of it. What's the point of having a good probiotic?
Well, then maybe someone needs to come up. Maybe someone needs to come up with something for the guys so they can buy it together. They go into the store together, and then it's before you actually go down and do the thing.
Yeah.
You know? So,
Right.
hey,
To do the
what
thing
are you going to
down
learn
there.
on
The
this?
thing
Yeah,
down there.
absolutely crazy. You're watching Ocean Spit, Little Show.
Oh my God. Hmm.
The thing down there. Thank you for lighting up 40 station. I'm sorry, I can't. Warriors.
Oh man, you're frozen again. I don't think I'm frozen.
I can't hear. Hold on, here we go. Let's see.
Okay, now you're
Can
good.
you guys? Oh, there
Now
you
I
are.
think you're good now. All right.
Danny says I've been taking them for 2 weeks. Fabulous.
Oh,
Danny
Wendy.
Mazzy. Danny Mazzy, Armando supermarkets. Maybe Armando's will start selling them too. Armando's will start selling the Lemmy Pewers from Kim Kardashian. Armando Supermarket, 25 Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois. Buy local, shop local with my buddy Danny Mazzy. Now I know why you call your shoe the little show about big things. Oh boy.
Oh.
You guys are good. Yeah, gonna need to upgrade. Sorry, my Wi-Fi package, Frank, has been upgraded 9 times already. 9 times. So I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, if I won the lottery, I wouldn't want any, particularly a woman. Oh, Dennis, there you go. You're a little late on that one.
Nah.
All right. Kelsey Grammer. Carol, you know Kelsey Grammer. Do you ever watch the show Cheers or Frasier?
Yeah. Mhm.
He's 80 years old. No, 70 years old. He's already have 8 kids. He's gonna have another child. He's 70 years old. He's got 8 kids, and he's gonna have another kid. When is the cutoff? When is the cutoff? Let's be honest here. When is
It
the
should get
cutoff?
cut off,
De Niro
literally.
just got one. He's got 15 kids. Tell me, Carol, when is the cutoff?
Come on, 80 years old. What do you or 70? Even 70. What are you going to do? Listen, here's the cutoff. I think if you can't take your kid to the park, walk around with the kid, maybe sit on the floor with the kid and do stuff with the kid, then don't have a kid. Okay, if you can't be a dad and I don't know, maybe at 70 you can, but well, you're kind of robbing the kid. I think at that point, look at my daughter thinks I'm too old. Which she's like, but you're not. But if I look at the number, she's going to be 14 in a couple weeks. I'm 52. All her friends' parents are like 32. She's like, you're 52. I said, well, I'm sorry I didn't have a kid when I was 12, but okay. I couldn't even date till I was 18. Give me a break. That's what Greek and Italian families do. What am I going to tell you? She's like, well, I'm not waiting till I'm 18 to date or whatever. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And I don't get it. The celebrities are left and right. I don't know any regular people, and I'm not saying regular people, but you only notice these stories come from like De Niro, who just had 9 kids, or the other. I mean, come on. It's almost the same question that I was going to ask too. When is the right age? When is the right age to get married? Let's start there. What you guys that's watching, you think would be the right age for people to get married? And in your
Okay, I don't know
opinion?
if there's a right age, but in my opinion, what I think it is, it's not about the age necessarily. I think it's about if you can be financially independent for men and women, financially independent, I don't think there should be really an age. As long as you're financially independent, and like I would say in your 20s, mid 20s, 25 and up, I think is fair. You're out of college or doing,
Okay.
or by that time, maybe might know what you're going to do and have a stable, finances. I think if you're there, that's a good age to get married. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I too. Now, Albert said his wife is young, she will raise them. Well, that's not the point.
Hmm.
The point is, what about the father figure there? This is an instant grandfather, I guess. When you can't, I mean, after a
You know
while,
what?
come on, it's insane.
Albert has Albert has a point. I'll tell you why. I think all these old guys, these famous guys or guys with lots of money, I think the reason they're doing that is because the younger
Yeah,
women they're with want a kid. So they're not going to stay with them unless they have a kid. Because once they have a kid with this guy, guess what? Now they're going to get child support forever too. So I think they're having these kids with these younger women to keep the women around. And that's what the women are probably kind of ultimatum with these guys. And the woman is going to raise the kid. They don't care
yeah,
about the guy. They want
right.
their money.
Or right, and then and to keep the name out, maybe to keep his name out, but he's already got 8. He's already got 8 kids. I'm
Right.
trying to say. I mean, come on.
Right.
What
Right.
what what about
Yep.
zip up your zipper? There you go. Thank you, Dennis. Hi, Sherry. There's no right age. It's when you're ready. You're ready. And you know what? Some people want to get married right away for different reasons to get out of the house. They might be pregnant and wait
Mhm.
longer because they haven't found anyone or they don't have the money. So many different
Mhm.
reasons. I mean, how old were you guys when you got married? Was older. I was in my 30s.
Mhm.
Ah,
Me
good
too.
point there, Chair. Thank you for that.
Mhm.
You're right.
Mhm.
Makes sense. Gina, how are you doing? Dennis, Albert, everybody. Yeah, I've got some great questions there and pretty great answers on that. Um, this is Ocean Spit, October 30th. We're talking about Amazon there. We're talking, I think we mentioned this yesterday, but it came up on the news like 3 times. I've seen it at different times that Amazon is laying off, I don't know how many employees to be replaced with these robots, these AI robots.
Yeah.
Right now in Colorado, Carol, they have new shopping carts. This guys, new shopping carts
Mhm.
where you put the stuff in the cart and it adds it up for you. It adds it
Oh,
up
okay.
in the cart. There's even a weight, a scale, so when you can put the bananas or the grapes on the actual cart, and then at the end you put the card in your cart, pays for it, take it off. That means the cashiers are gone, the baggers are gone. You can do it
Mm.
all with the cart. I thought Woodman's had something where you just walked through
Oh.
something with your
Mhm.
cart and it
Yeah.
added everything up. You heard about that?
Yes, yes, I did hear about that. You know what? That's also going to get rid of like stealing too. That's a big thing, but that's what they're having problems with. Is if people are scanning them, they're not scanning everything. So this isn't even working for them because people are still stealing because there's no person there. So now if you put it in the cart, you have to put it in the cart. It's gonna charge you. The good thing about that is it's gonna make it shopping a lot quicker because you spend all that. I spend so much time in a store. It's bad. Then when I get to check out,
Me too.
and if I have to do it myself, it takes me another 30 minutes, 25 minutes to check out all this stuff, then bag it, then put it in. It's going to save a lot of time. I hate to say it, but it's going to alleviate the whole theft. Yeah, part of it.
And it's going to get rid of
Hmm.
employees, and employees are going to lose their
Yeah.
job. I mean, they're doing it already. I see in
Mhm.
Walmart, there's only like two
Yeah. Two
cashiers there. The
cashiers.
rest is all
Hmm.
you got to go do it
Yep.
yourself. So,
Hmm.
wow, it's
Hmm.
crazy. Today's National Cat Day. Our prayers out to cat lovers. I don't know, I'm not a cat lover, but I like cats, but they're not my favorite. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Prayers, the lead singer and guitar player of the Stray Cats. They're just these they're just dropping. They're either dropping like flies or they're all getting sick. It's just crazy to me. Mike Rotundo, for you wrestling fans, he just passed away. He was in coma yesterday, and now he's gone.
Oh,
It's
Jesus.
just sad. One thing. after another. It's driving me crazy, folks. We live in a society, though, Carol. We live in a where people are looking up on their a $1,400 phone to check their food stamp balance. That's the society that we're living on. Now, I mentioned it yesterday. The food stamps and the green stamp and all that kind of stuff are made for people that need. If you need it, something happens. You lose your job. Right.
Right.
And some of these people are making this a lifestyle. They're making it a lifestyle.
And because they have all this, because they have all this extra stuff from the government, here's the thing. Because they have all this extra stuff and help from the government, pretty average middle-class families that do, take advantage of that stuff for a very long period of time, they're able to have the money to then send their kid to college, to do all these other things that the average person, because they're not taking advantage, literally taking advantage of the things that they don't necessarily need, they literally can't afford to send their kids to college. Or other things they really need because they're not taking advantage of the necessities that you have to have as a middle class family because they're not using the government money for it. It's very imbalanced. Very. This is why it has to change.
I agree with you, and it's crazy. Look, last week everybody was protesting kings, no kings, but this week, send me food, please, to the king. No kings last week, but send me food this week. The hypocrites are so it's just mind-boggling to me, folks. And you know what's really upsetting to me, folks? Really bad. That most men receive their very first flower at their funeral.
Ooh.
Most men.
Do men like flowers? Do they like receiving flowers? I mean, okay.
I don't know, but I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is it's kind of, that's when they get it. They don't even know they got it because they're dead. And they'll drop a flower on your casket or they'll put flowers around your whatchamacallit. Yeah, we were just talking about these people, the cashiers and everybody losing their jobs. You can buy, Carol, guys, you can buy a Unit Tree 61 humanoid robot. You can from Walmart, folks, online for $21,600.
Oh, that's it?
It's a robot that does everything.
What does it do?
Them Walmart, not in the store, but online. It's called the Unitree 61. Unitree 61. We're gonna happen. Men will marry robots. Men will marry men robots. So they just do whatever they want. Bend over whenever bend over. Whatever the hell it is, it's gonna be it.
Oh God, I don't know.
You're 10 years younger. You're like 12 years, 10 years younger than I am. So you might see the beginning of it. I'm seeing the beginning of it now. But in another 10 years, who the hell knows?
Maybe I'll feel differently when I'm in my 60s. Like maybe I'll want a robot. Maybe it'll suffice. Who knows? I really don't know.
Maybe you don't know.
We can program it ourselves.
It's crazy. Yeah. Well, I told you, were you with me when we did the show? I don't know if I mentioned this Tuesday or yesterday. We married Suzanne Summers, got a robot made to look just like her. I mean, what it's coming to. This is what it's coming to. The robots take out the garbage. There you go.
Okay,
I take out the garbage.
Maybe. Maybe. Dishes, maybe. Laundry, yes.
All right.
I think women will benefit from the robots, I think.
How about robot? I think so. I agree with you. Unless the women, the men, I don't even think that. But anyway, let's just with the men, whatever they're going to need the robot woman for. Right? It's crazy. Sometimes you need to stop doing. Wait. Sometimes you need to stop doing list as much as you need list. I love that quote. Sometimes a stop doing list, a list of things to do. It just
Okay. But makes sense.
yeah. Okay, I got it. I'm going to try to do. I'm not. Look, I'm just going to do the sponsors without touching the screens. My good friend, of course, Mary Grievous. That's right. Meet Mary Grievous, your trusted local realtor with friends of years of experience, deep understanding in the market. She's here to guide you every step of the way. Let's turn your real estate dreams into reality. Contact her today. Available sits by buyers, sellers, for sale by owners, expired listings. Berkshire Hathaway Stark Real Estate. M. Grievous at StarkRE.com. 630-688-1725. And the Chicago Music Cruise, which is less than 60 days away. I mean, it's coming so fast, folks. January 17th to January 24th, the MSC World America 7-night Caribbean cruise, Miami, Honduras, Costa Maya, Cozumel, Ocean Cay. Go to ChicagoMusicCruise.com, put it in or call Mary at 630-688-1725 and tell them you want to go on the ocean with Ocean. And the weather for today brought to you by the JRC Ace Hardware. It is October 30th, Thursday, 53 degrees, 65% humidity, 7-mile-an-hour winds. No rain today in the forecast. It's a beautiful fall day. Brought to you by JRC Ace Hardware stores. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. And in about 2 minutes, we're going to bring up Wendy Thompson, and she's going to talk about Imperialex. Kamala Harris in the running. Carol, you hear about this? She's upset because Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, they said that he's already would be winning in the polls if he was to run for president.
The Chucky doll would already be ahead in the polls if it was running against Kamala Harris. Okay. So anybody is going to probably be better than her, sadly.
I agree with you. And The Rock, let me tell you something. He's got that personality. He's got that, whatchamacallit. He's got the money. Mm-hmm. He's going to be like an Obama, except he'll be a citizen. But I don't know. It's just interesting. Look, Ronald Reagan was an actor and became one of our best presidents. So who knows?
But I don't think The Rock
David, how about your neighbors?
With military or anything. Does he know about world? You could be a great person and be smart and be charismatic and all of that. People could love you. But when you're dealing with world wars, that's another thing. But you see how people react to celebrity in these other countries. They like it. I think they kind of like it. And of course, a man is going to be more welcome in these countries than any woman. I don't care who the woman probably is. A man is going to be listened to. And just that's especially in the other countries. They look down on women in the other countries, not here, but in those countries they do. So no, I don't know how it would work
countries they
for anyone.
Do you think Carol, do you think we'll see a woman president in your future? In your future, will there be a woman president?
I think so. I'd like to see that. I would love to see that, but it's going to have to be a woman that is so well-rounded and maybe has been in the military and has been in politics. He knows the world politics. You know what I mean? I do think a woman is more than capable, very capable. What worries me is the men in the other countries. That's the only thing that really worries me. I think a woman would kill it as a president, the right one.
Oh, and that makes complete sense. All right, so thank you for that, Carol. All right, listen, if you want to join us here, we got try to get Wendy on here. Wendy, wish me luck here, because it's not been a good day right now with anything I'm touching. I know you're but I'm trying the green room up. Okay, here it is. Let's see if she clicks in there. I see her. I'm
like frozen.
Oh man, I don't know what happened there. Let's see. No, folks, it's just not happening. I'm gonna try it again.
Do you think if you take me off, she would be able to come on easier.
I don't know. Let me just try one second here and see. I even had you hard for you to get on. Remember, so for a while you seen me before I seen. Oh, here we go. Wait, let's go.
Yeah.
Here we go. I see. Are you on? Wendy Thompson here, waiting for her to come on here. If she's on, Wendy, you're on our screen, but you're blank.
Here.
Are you here?
Is
Yes.
your camera on? Is your camera
Yes.
on? Okay.
Is your camera on?
Sorry.
I'm frozen. Yeah, I'm frozen. Not on my end, but I'm frozen on your end. It's weird.
What happened? Well, welcome
Maybe
to
try
another
and
edition, folks.
boot me off. Maybe boot me off and see if you can get her in
Let's
if
try.
I'm on.
Let's see what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I could log off and log back in.
Or why don't you? Okay, wait. Let's see. Now let me see if I can get Wendy in here. All right, hold on. I got a blank screen. I don't. Can you see me, Wendy?
Yes.
And I can't see
I can,
you.
I can log off. I'll log off and log back in.
Try doing that. Sorry about this, folks. Again, technical. Let's try this time again. We're trying to. Let's see here. Hi, guys. Ocean Spit Little Show about while Wendy's trying to get back on again. Tomorrow, Halloween show will be all dedicated to Halloween. My good buddy Matt Cassane, who's a big guy, knows a lot of stuff about Kiss, and he's a great comic. And my buddy Jim from the band TNT, a tribute to AC/DC, and of course plays Ace Frehley in a Kiss tribute band. Well, and we're gonna have a whole hour of Kiss. Hopefully the screen will be good. We're trying to get Wendy back on again. Carol Brandolina was on too. She's on hold. All right, we're trying to get you on. We got. All right, let's see. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get Wendy and Lee.
I see you now.
Oh, wait. There it is. Finally. Oh, God. Forget it. How you doing, Wendy? How are you doing? I'm so sorry, guys. I had three different Wi-Fi's come down here. We are plugged into the hard drive in the wall. I mean, this is you can't get any more plugged into a hard drive that we have. It's just mind-boggling. I'm going to throw this whole thing away. But in the meantime, Wendy's from Imperialux, and you know what that means. Imagine putting the money to work for you, becoming your own bank, and making your dream retirement a reality with guaranteed lifetime income. Wendyton Craig Cobb can help you create personal pensions, grow your wealth, secure your legacy. It's never too late to start your financial future today. Give them a call at 630-890-1213 or book them on Canley for a consultation to start building the retirement you deserve. And then we have Wendy on twice a month talking about what's going on. I know you got some stuff going. First, Wendy, how are you doing?
Oh, doing great. Doing great. Can't believe that it's the 30th of October already. It's like, where did the year go? That's scary. Very scary. And I have to say,
The year is almost
quite
over.
Interesting show.
So fast, and it goes by so fast.
Yes. And you have a quite interesting show today. And
what happened?
I said you have a very interesting.
Oh yes, different topics that we can talk. Yeah, yeah, thank you for that, Kim Kardashian. Yeah, boy, she really knows. I'm telling you, anything, it's almost like the rock group Kiss. Anything they come out with, product wise, people buy. Lunch boxes, shirts,
Right.
they sell Kiss blood, sell Kiss coffins. Anything the Kardashians sell, people will buy it. Shirts, clothes, whatever they come out with, people will buy it. And somebody will spend
Well, today I'm
$5.09 for that lollipop from Target for to do instead of and the gummies. It's mind-boggling to me.
well
We have
today
two big
I'm going to
events
be
coming up. I see here on the things that you should see. Tuesday, November 18th on 3 Smart Money Moves, finding the money hiding in plain sight. Pretty cool. And then you have one Saturday, November 22nd in person at 10 a.m. Smart tax and stress-free tips for the season. And I can see things different. So let's see. The keys to the vault, from curious to serious, finding money you didn't know you have. Now, that's interesting. Now, why would you even talk about something like that? Is there money out there that people can get that don't know they have it?
Yes, yes. There's three main, and I'll be covering that in the online in more depth. But as far as today's conversation, it's actually how I got into the industry. I sat down as a client first, and the agent that I was sitting down with, he found money I didn't know I had, and I was quite mad because I'm like, why didn't I know I had this money? And he broke it down for me, simplistically. And everybody's situation is different. However, if you have money out there, wouldn't you want to know where it's at? And so as soon as I
Yeah.
learned, about it, that's when he had asked me to come on board. Now, I'm not asking anybody out there to necessarily come on board and do what I do. However, like you just said, people will just buy products because of someone's name. So today, my name is Wendy Kardashian. So if that resonates with anyone, as far as taking action is concerned,
You're the
uh,
long lost sister. You're the long
yeah,
lost sister. Yes, you're the long
yeah,
lost sister. And there you go. And
yes,
call
and so,
me.
yeah,
It's Hollywood. It's Hollywood. It's
yes,
crazy, but it's true.
yeah.
Uh, Wendy,
But
you got
until
to.
people
What you were
experience
saying
it.
right now? Go ahead. I'm sorry. What
Oh
happened?
no, we have the delay, so sorry. Yeah, no, I'm just basically saying that people don't take action until they're motivated, highly motivated, and I was highly motivated as soon as I found out that there was money I didn't know I had. I mean, we're talking the difference between me sitting down and with a life insurance agent. It wasn't anybody else in the financial world that found money I had. It was a life insurance agent. And so when he came back to me and told me that he found $468 a month out of what I had, and I didn't know I had it, I was highly motivated not to procrastinate anymore to find out what else I needed to do in order to secure that.
And that makes a lot of sense. You'll be covering a little bit more of that on your thing coming up in November. But Wendy, let's see. You've got a great story about how you didn't even plan to get into the business, and you started, like you said, with the client. You said your insurance agent actually found money you didn't know you had. So, but what do you mean by that? How did they find that?
Yeah. So, long story short, when we sat down, he asked me questions that nobody ever asked me. And then we went into my taxes, like what, as an employee, and at the time I was an employee, more and more people as an employee are paying more into their taxes. They think that when they get their check after they do their taxes, they think, oh, it's the money giving me or the government giving me money. No, it's your money that you lent to the government, right? For them to interest on. And so what was happening is that at the time, as a single person, I was paying way more into taxes, my income tax, than I needed to. And so when we just redirected a few of the numbers, and what I had to go into my HR and change the number, I ended up getting more money of my own and then being able to make the interest on my own money instead of having someone else make money on my money.
So you did it. So it's my money and I need it now, whatever it is. And they
Yes.
figured it out, that commercial. It's almost so you had the money. Right. Okay. So that makes a lot of sense. All right. So why do you think people procrastinate? Well, that makes sense. Why do you think people wait so long to get their finance? What's really behind the delay, in your opinion?
Well, I think the illusion of being busy, and and I know some people are going to be mad for me saying that, but what I mean by the illusion of being busy, how many people get what I like to call stuck on doom scrolling? You know, like like 2 hours went by and you've been scrolling on TikTok or whatever, you know, like and the illusion of being busy, and then oh, you got to hurry up and get what you really need to get done. And so that's what I mean by that. And I think that procrastination isn't necessarily laziness. It really is more about fear, overwhelming, not knowing where to start. What we can say is that not like clothes going on sale, that, you know, your finances don't go on sale. They don't get any better by the more that you longer you wait. In fact, you're actually doing yourself a disservice to not know what you can do, because in that interim, while you're waiting to figure out what you're going to do with your money, you could be earning more money on your money. And I think sometimes people aren't really, they're treating it like it's something that's going to go on sale. And so yeah, fear has a lot to do with it. But I've never met a successful person that used fear as their guidance.
Yeah, so almost like I'm just going to wait till it goes on sale, then I'm going to go and buy it. So I totally understand where you're coming from on that one. It's Tony Ocean, folks. It's Ocean's Pit. Wendy from Imperial Lux. Sorry we had so many technical difficulties, and of course Carol Brandolino still waiting in the box there in the green room. Let's see. You talk about the difference between curious and being serious about money. Can you explain what that means? What is the difference between curious and being serious? Interesting question.
Yeah. So really the difference of curiosity, curious about a lot of different things. But when you're serious about what you're curious about, which I know it sounds like a word salad, that's when you take action, right? Action is really you could have all the knowledge in the world. You could do all your research. You can talk to as many people as possible. But at the end of the day, when you're serious about it, that's when it really serves you best. I've seen a lot of people be curious and they'll ask me 20 million questions and still not make a move. And then wonder why, you know, they haven't been put in a better position. And everything that's worthwhile takes time, you know, and I think that's a big piece to the missing for people.
Well, another thing too, Wendy, this is just a different question I'm coming up with. There's so many of these kind of avenues, right? I mean, there's a lot of people trying to do this to try to get people to take care of their money and stuff like that. Sometimes there's so many choices. It's kind of hard to say which one is right for me, right? It's almost like you have to make 30 phone calls or 30 whatchamacallit, right? To figure out. It's almost like when you go find a therapist. If you find the right therapist, you might get one. Oh, this one doesn't work. Then you got to find another one. And is this the kind of situation you face all the time? Correct?
I think it's more of like what you were saying in reference to the Kardashians. You know, if they find that person in a high regard, they're going to take their advice. You know, and a lot of times, people take advice from their friends and their family. Because they've known them for a really long time, and that's fine. But the problem is if you know, they say that if you take advice from the 5 people you hang around with and they're broke, guess what? You're the 5th. And so it's really perspective, building relationships, and that's what I'm all about, is building relationships. I'm also about diversity. Like, you might have a lot of people out there in the profession that they come from a scarcity mindset, and so they would rather you do all of your business with them, right? And my philosophy is that I want to serve what works best for the. And so I've actually told certain clients that, hey, you know what? Since you still want to do, let's say, play in the market, then let's just take a portion of what you can't afford to lose and let's secure that, right? And then if you need a reference or a referral to, an advisor like with securities license, or, an estate lawyer or a CPA that helps you with your tax planning, then I'm all about it. In fact, I'm actually open to, and if there's anybody listening, I'm open to learning about what other people do and then, formulate. I already have a referral hub. However, you could definitely utilize more people referral hub. So that way we're giving everybody the full round service, because I'm a professional, they're a professional. However, I don't do what they do and they don't do what I do. And so it's wonderful if you can get all these people in your back pocket instead of just one person, have multiple. And that's a good CPA, that's a good estate lawyer, that's a good life insurance agent, and also a good advisor. But what I have found is a lot of people work from scarcity and they don't want to bother themselves with, all these other aspects. But in order to really build someone's financial foundation properly, and also their house, you're not going to just hire a plumber to build your house. You're going to hire all these different people to build that house. And so that's my philosophy. So that's why it's so important to really just sit down. It doesn't cost anybody anything to sit down and to talk with me. Find out for yourself, but do something. And if you're not going to talk to me, talk to somebody, but make sure that you vet them well too. And that you actually, it's not like you're going to get a psychologist and sit down with a psychologist that you don't get along with. You're not going to trust them to give you the right advice to live the life that you want to live.
No.
So.
Right, folks. And, starting at Social Security, and we talked this many times, that you're going to be okay with Social Security. We know that's not. But, guys, listen to this. It's important that you make sure that Wendy's got an event coming up, folks. Now, this is going to be on. Wendy, where do they go to online? How do they get this to see you?
I'm actually going to put the link once this video goes up live.
Put the link on
Facebook. I'm going to put the link in there in the chat.
Put the link on there, folks. Tuesday, November 18th, online at 7 p.m. The topic will be 3 smart money moves, finding the money hiding in plain sight. Very cool. And then Saturday, in person, November 22nd, 10 a.m. in the morning. What a way to start your weekend. Smart tax, stress-free tips for the season with our good friends from Wendy from Imperial Lux. 630-890-1213, or book them on Canley for a free consultation. Start the retirement you deserve. Wendy, thanks so much for your time. Have an incredible Halloween, guys, and we'll be back again tomorrow. Carol Brandolino, thank you for waiting there and fixing up. Sorry we had so many technical difficulties tonight. Village Pub in North Riverside, costume party. Tomorrow, Chicago Prime. Friday, we'll be at the Roxy in Lockport, and Sunday, Western Springs Theater. And guys, November 9th, Tony Ocean and Friends at the Des Plaines Theater. Big show coming up. And Wednesday, we're going to be giving away tickets for that one. Oshows.com. And we run out of time. We're going to save other stuff all for tomorrow, guys. Buy local, shop local. And thanks to our good friends from Ace Hardware, folks. First $10, get a free $10 gift card when you get, free $10 gift card when you purchase a $50 gift card to limit. You can't beat that, folks. And Turkey brine, bags of Chef J's turkey brine, only $8.99, down from $13.99, of savings for over 35%. From our friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Guys, thank you so much. Have an incredible weekend, everybody. Peace and love. See you tomorrow for our special Halloween Bash show, talking about kids for the whole full hour. Bye-bye, everybody. Have an incredible day. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Carol. See you guys next time. God bless everybody. Love.